Let me ask you something. Do you ever get stressed over the smallest things? Like someone texts you, we need to talk, and suddenly you are planning your own funeral. Or you wake up slightly late and your brain goes, well, the whole day is ruined. Or one thing goes wrong and you feel like the entire world is against you. If you have ever wondered, why do I get stressed so easily? Why do tiny problems hit me like a truck? Then stay right here. Because today we are breaking down what's actually going on in your brain and how to finally stop letting stress control your whole life. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Listen, stress is not just feeling overwhelmed. Stress is when your brain thinks something is dangerous, even if it's not. In today's world, your brain reacts to emails, deadlines, and social media the same way it reacts to actual danger. So if you feel stressed easily, it's not because you are weak, it's because your brain is running on old software. And today we are going to update it. Alright, let's break this down in the most real human way possible. Most people think stress comes from the outside, like work, money, relationship, health, responsibilities. But the truth, a huge part of your stress comes from how your brain interprets things, not the things themselves. Think about it. Someone doesn't text back. Your brain interprets, they hate me. A plan change, your brain interprets, I'm losing control. You make a mistake, your brain interprets, I'm failing at life. Stress spikes because your brain jumps to worst case scenarios automatically. Why? Because your brain is wired for survival, not happiness. Your mind wants predictability. So anything uncertain, even small things, trigger stress. But the good news, this wiring can be changed. Okay, let's talk about the real reasons small things feel huge to you. These are the hidden triggers most people never notice, but they explain exactly why you get stressed so easily. The first reason is your brain is overloaded. Think of your mind like a laptop. One or two tabs, fine. 27 tabs, it freezes. That's your brain. Even if you are not doing anything physically tiring, your mind is juggling unfinished tasks, worries, expectations, notifications, decisions, guilt, overthinking. So when something tiny goes wrong, like you misplace your keys, it feels like the last straw. Not because the problem is big, but because your brain is already running at 98% capacity. The second reason is you don't have real rest. Most people think they are resting. Scrolling TikTok, not rest. Watching Netflix, not rest. Checking your phone every 3 minutes, definitely not rest. Your brain never turns off. Rest is not about doing nothing. It's about doing something that calms your nervous system. Like silence, slow breathing, a walk, journaling, stretching, just staring at the ceiling for 3 minutes. Yes, that also counts. If your brain never gets quiet, it stays on high alert, and that makes tiny problems feel like emergencies. The third reason is your brain learned to expect stress. This one hits home for a lot of people. If you grew up around chaos, pressure, yelling, unpredictability, or you have gone through hard situations as an adult, your brain might have learned stress is normal, calm is suspicious. So when life finally slows down, your brain feels uncomfortable, almost like it's waiting for something to go wrong. This creates a mental habit. You prepare for danger even when there is not any. That's why small things hit you harder. Your brain is reacting to the past, not the moment. Okay, now that you know why you get stressed so easily, let's talk about how to stop stress at the source. before it even takes over your whole day. These are simple, practical things you can do immediately, even if you are busy. The first strategy is catch your brain in the act. Stress starts with a thought, not a situation. So the next time your brain freaks out, pause and ask, what story is my mind trying to tell me right now? Because your brain loves drama. It will jump from, my boss wants to meet, to, I'm probably getting fired in zero point 0.4 seconds. Once you catch the story, you take away its power. You stop reacting emotionally to something that's not even there yet. The second strategy is calm your body first. People try to think their way out of stress. But here's the truth. When your body is panicking, your brain can't think clearly. So start with your nervous system, not your thoughts. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. Do it 3 times. This slows your heart rate and tells your brain nothing is actually wrong, you are safe. Once your body calms down, your mind follows. The third strategy is stop predicting worst case scenarios. Your brain is built to protect you, so it always imagines danger first. But that creates unnecessary stress. So ask yourself, what's the most likely thing to actually happen? Not the scariest thing, not the movie version, just the normal boring reality. Most of the time, the disaster you imagined is not even close to the truth. The fourth strategy is build a stress buffer. This is the part that changes everything long term. A stress buffer is just small daily habits that lower your brain's default stress level. Like a 10-minute walk outside, 10 minutes in silence, drinking water before coffee, going to bed a little earlier, journaling for 2 minutes, and stretching for 1 minute. These tiny habits make your brain feel safe, stable, and in control. And when your baseline stress is lower, small problems feel well small again. Okay, but what if you are already stressed right now? Like your heart's racing, you can't focus, and you feel like everything is too much. Here's what actually helps in the moment. Move your body for 60 seconds. Stress builds up physically, so do something quick. Jumping jacks, shake out your arms, walk fast, stretch. This releases built up stress hormones and reset your system. Change your environment. If you stay in the exact same spot where you got stressed, your brain stays in panic mode. So move somewhere else, another room, outside, your car, the balcony, anywhere. A new environment sends a message to your brain. We are not trapped, it's fine. Be kind to yourself in that moment. Most people make stress worse by beating themselves up. You say things like, I should not be stressed. Why can't I handle life better? What's wrong with me? But you had never talked to a friend like that. So ask yourself, if someone I love felt this way, what would I say to them? Say that to yourself. Self-kindness doesn't make you weak, it makes your nervous system feel safe again. Here's the truth, my friend. You don't get stressed easily because you are weak or dramatic. You get stressed easily because your brain has been living in survival mode and no one ever taught you how to switch it off. But now you know. If you start catching your thoughts, calming your body, and building that stress buffer, your whole life starts to feel lighter, more peaceful, more in control. And if this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. I am done letting stress control me, and I will see you in the next video.